Hello.
Hello.
It's us. It's the boys.
It's the Robros.
The Robros.
We sound like this.
We talk like this now.
This is how it sounds every time.
Yeah.
Get used to it, motherfucker. Let's ride.
That's our real voices.
Yeah. Yeah.
The voices you hear now, they're just that's just voice acting.
Yeah, it's just a performance that we're putting on.
Exactly.
In order to perform like this, I have to insert a tool into my throat to open it up. Otherwise, I sound like this. Hello, everybody.
It's Doodle. In the
It's
chat.
Doodle.
In the chat.
Doodle.
Alright. Yeah, there's nothing much to say. There's no announcements or anything really beyond
Kill stream.
Yeah, we'll just vibe. I wanted to stream today, so we're doing some car mechanic simulator.
Yeah,
especially
I was
because
also thinking about streaming today, but did not have the gusto, so this is perfect for me.
Yeah, this counts.
I didn't have the moxie.
The moxie, you don't have the moxie, kid. Anyways, yeah, it's like, nothing major to announce or anything, so I think we're just gonna switch straight to the game. And
Hell yeah, gamer. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I'm here for car mechanic.
For the cars and the mechanics, on God.
I'm here for mechanicking cars.
What about mechanic cars?
See, I would love a mech simulator, and it's basically just car simulator, but you just work on like different weird mechs.
That exists.
Why the fuck aren't we playing that?
It's not that good.
Oh no.
I've played it. It's like I watched its development like a hawk. It's not that good.
That's unfortunate. You hear that, mech simulator? You're not that good.
I don't remember what I'm doing here. I don't remember the job.
I mean, this car is covered in what looks to be shit.
It's rust.
I think that's shit. I think you gotta just give it a quick spray and you're good. Car looking like a drowsy. Like an old banana. I have 22,000 channel points.
Hell yeah. That means you're the fan.
I'm ready. Yeah, I've been to like most of your streams, I think.
You've definitely
which is
stopped
impressive because
by,
you stream a lot.
Yeah, you stopped by like at least for a couple minutes, like every stream.
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta help that algorithm, man. Even if
Yeah.
I ain't got the time for it, I'll fucking stop in. I've done it at work. Just like pop in on my phone
I
and say
try
hi.
to pop in and say hi as much as possible on y'all's stream.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not really possible.
I'm literally like on, I'm like working the line too. So when I like stop to pull my phone out, it's like I have to like race to get ahead of everyone else, and then I'm good. But I kind of just work faster than everyone else, so.
Yeah, I do too. What the fuck is going on? Why is it so dark? That's nasty. It's such a dark green inside.
This looks like one of those instruments, the like metal orbs that you pat, and they make funny sounds in the rain.
I get it. Yeah, no, that's coolant.
Oh my god! I thought that was the color of the metal.
No, that was coolant.
Not supposed to be that color, I don't think.
I'm trying to also remember how to actually. Yeah, it's definitely not supposed to be that color. Of course, the engine won't actually start, so we can't test out stuff like That probably needs to be replaced. Caps. You can definitely tell just by looking at things sometimes, like if it needs to be replaced. Like these mufflers, fine.
I wonder
Check
how
needs
much
to be
this game helps
replaced.
you with actual mechanic stuff.
It doesn't really have a focus on electronics, so it will help you like identify parts, but like not actually how to take it apart, right? Like the ABS pump, right? It's a complex process to take it out, not just clicking on it.
Gotcha. I wonder if it'll help you quickly identify problems though. Like you can look at a fucking manifold or whatever and be like, all right, here's a problem.
Depends on what the issue is, I would say. I dare say.
They definitely made it very like fast and satisfying to remove parts.
They compared to like being an actual mechanic where it's not.
Yeah, like I've changed tires before. I will never be like NASCAR speed at doing stuff like that, but it's like you do change, you know, you remove each screw, but they go so fast that it's like satisfying.
Yeah. Man, I just realized that I overdid this a little bit. Like I'm pretty sure everything's fine here. I think I might have overdone it with that one side. I just need to take off the sway bar so I can take off the stock over. At least the caps do. Oh, here. Pump it. Yeah, see, like everything kind of looks fine here. There's definitely like a thing where you can sort of like identify like an issue just by looking at it in this, especially in this version, where it's really apparent if something is fucked up. Like, oh man, that's pitch black. Was such a delicate balance, trying to be yes, let me take off all this stuff, but I don't want to take off too much.
Yeah. Well, is it just because of the time investment or?
Yeah, but like, yeah, it's mainly just the time investment. I don't want to take off too much. Although it seems that everything down here is fucked up, so I need to take it off anyways. We must need to take off the entire top of the engine. So.
Yeah, bro, get that crankshaft out of there.
Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. I was trying to think of a way to make that into a bit. I'm just like, I have no way.
The bit is I don't know anything about cars, but let's fucking go.
Let's go. Yeah, I don't think I have the ability to remove rust yet, so we're just gonna have to leave the car looking like doo-doo.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How do you not have the ability to just fucking like wet a cloth? Just wet a terry cloth and fucking go at it.
To remove rust, you actually need to like sandblast it and stuff like that.
Just pour Coca-Cola on it.
That's not how that works.
Just get some Citrusol, bro.
Either sandblast or some dangerous chemical reaction that if you do this. Yeah. Adds a brake lathe to your garage. Allows restoring damaged brake discs. honestly, at this point, I'm just kind of just like mopping up some. That.
Did you get the sandblaster?
I think so. I think I got the tool.
Grab that motherfucker. Let's go.
Hang on. There it is. Can I actually? Look at it go!
Holy shit.
The frame. So I need to remove these parts, but the frame is fine now. See? Frame of the car, the body is fine. It's pristine. That's cool.
Brake lathe for lathing brakes.
I'll lathe your brake.
Bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Got something to say?
Bro.
Bro. What if we kissed right now?
How in-depth is the rust removal? Like, do you also need to buy stuff?
No, yeah, it's not. Mech mechanics is actually a bit more in-depth with removing rust. Specifically with Mech Mechanics Simulator, you like have like a laser gun and you need to shoot the rust off. If you if you overdo it, it will actually damage the part. I might give it another try, but like definitely like when I was playing it, I wasn't not vibing with Mech Mechanics Simulator.
Hell yeah, bro. Spark plugs. I know what those are.
Oh yeah, if you know, then explain everything it does in detail.
All right, a spark
MLA
plug.
format.
A spark plug is an enchanted stone that you place inside a piece of gear to make it into an automaton.
Correct.
See? I know cars. Yeah, we were talking about Mech Mechanic earlier, Doodle. Apparently, Vasco did not really like it.
Yeah, like I might give it another try. Those one thing that like with all these kind of games, the early game is definitely like the first part of it. Can I take this off now? I need to take the gearbox. Yank it off.
Yeah, fuck Borderlands, bro. Get rid of it.
Yeah, it's definitely it's unfortunate. I as I told Orion here, I was following the development of the game for a very long time, and it's not good in the end. It's unfortunate. I wish it was better than it came out.
My chair is barking.
My chair is barking.
Have we actually shown people my dog is barking, or do they not know what the fuck we're talking
I
about?
watched that on the media share stream.
Hell yeah.
To those who don't know, it's a video of a person, like a teacher or something, doing like a lecture, and it was like a recorded lecture, and their dog started barking, and instead of just cutting out the part where the dog barked, they just said they left it in, and then like it deep fried their audio, and the only thing they said was, "My dog is barking."
In exactly that cadence too. And the dog is barking so loud and so suddenly against a very bad microphone, it sounds like a fucking explosion.
Yeah, it sounds like the dog is the microphone.
My chair is so noisy.
Get a new chair, gonna move.
Fuck you. Yeah, what do you think about that?
Fuck me?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah, bro, win. Win where? Let's go.
I'll turn on the vibrating function.
Yeah, does Dalsko have one of those?
Dalsko? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think Dalsko knows what fucking is.
What's the point? What's even the point?
Yeah? Of Dalsko?
Yeah. What kind of idiot would make a robot you can't fuck?
Me, gun emoji.
That's a lie and you know it.
I have no idea what you mean. That sounds like you're making a accusation against my good name.
Are any of our names really that good?
I think Baska's a pretty good name.
Yeah. Westwind with the beep boop.
The beep and boop? Alright, let me give you a good one. Beep boop.
And Baska's pop filter is destroyed. It was lost in the war.
Actually, I don't have a pop filter.
Me neither.
Like back in the day, like when I first started streaming, I used to like just use a sock.
I just keep my microphone off to the side.
Yeah, same. It's not directly against my face, which, I mean, I should probably invest in a pop filter just so I can get a crisper audio.
No, man, your audio is perfectly crisp. Like, honestly, I think it's a tiny flex here, but I think Nakasen in general has some of the best audio of like indie VTubers because we all invested in like a $40 microphone and
Fuck!
we hang out in voice calls a lot, so we know what our settings do.
Trying to repair stuff right now because it makes it cheaper than buying the parts.
Yeah.
I'm turning it into the Joker.
Do it, let's go.
I think I fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
Man, music sure is a thing sometimes.
Music is a thing.
Yoink. Okay, I think that's... Let's see. Okay, I got everything. Cool and... Oh.
Hell yeah.
Assume they want us to take off all of this stuff. Let's see. Repair or replace a left headlight, left side mirror, tail light, rear window, rear headlight, tail light. I think there's like half that stuff's on the car currently. Let's see. Yeah, like half the stuff is not actually on. Yeah, none of that. It's just all off the car.
Did you remove too much?
No, that is just it came like that.
Gotcha.
This car was found like in the middle of a desert.
It's so funny when they give little weird like backstories like that. Like, yeah, I found this car in the middle of a desert. Do you want to fix it up for me?
Westman, have you simply considered snorting water into that one nostril? Just snort some of that good stuff.
Yeah. Just do some water snooters.
quiet battery, I can just charge it.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Rod cap. Ah. Everything. Now we tablet. On rod time. Or
How do you lose a car? You forget to cherish her.
they did not lose the car, they abandoned the car. There's a key difference. This is so much easier than, like, in the previous game you couldn't do this. And it's just so much easier being able to do this.
Yeah, those quality of life choices really make a game sometimes.
I forgot to cherish my car, and that's why it fucking blew up. that was a very stressful time.
Yeah, but it's over now, bro.
Yeah.
It's over. And now you get to fix other people's cars.
Yeah. In video game land.
Yeah, which is better.
That's the video game. I was still just thinking about putt-putt right now for some reason.
Why?
I don't know why. Putt-putt is just rearing
Dude,
its
what if
head
you
at
could
me
work
once
on
again.
putt-putt in Car Simulator?
Dude, that'd be pretty fucked up.
You think?
Yeah. I'm sure there's a mod. If not, I'm gonna make that a mod. Putt-putt screams every time you take a part out of him.
No, he wouldn't scream. He'd be like, "What are you doing?" It would make like 20 cartoon noises, and then like moles would pop out of a hole in the ground and laugh.
What are you doing, Step Bro?
Help me, car mechanic Coon. I'm stuck.
Ah, man. For some reason, like, my brain is just like jumping like all over the place right now. Don't know why. But like, I've been reading a lot of stuff recently, which is fair because, you know, I try to read a lot especially when I'm writing.
I don't read shit.
I read a lot of stuff. Although
I should read a lot.
They tend to be you know, there's a lot of books I read. I definitely
go on.
I definitely think for someone of my status, I read a lot, right? Not to brag, but also to completely brag. You know, there's people who like inspire me to write, and there's other things like Overgeared, which is a thing that I read on occasion. Because it's super weird. It's basically brain junk food.
Yeah, man. You gotta get that junk food in sometimes.
Yeah.
Makes everything else better.
Even if it's really fucking weird.
Usually is.
You don't.
I watch video essays on YouTube about movies I'll never see.
Ah, same.
So like, yeah, I'm right there with you, dog.
There's one like channel that I recently discovered that they talk about like horror movies. And some of them are like fucking wild, right? Like those one horror movie that they were talked about that was like a World War II war movie, right? But the reason why I would call it a horror movie is that it is very, very real because it's about like the Russian soldiers and stuff like that.
Right.
During the beginning of the war and like specifically like youth during the war, right? So you get to see. I got like it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff happens, to say the least. And a lot of it was actually very like it affected the actor. Like at one point during the movie, the main character's hair turns noticeably white, right? Like his hair grays from like the fear that he was experiencing.
Wild.
The actor revealed that was just his hair.
Yeah. By the way, I do want to point out Doodle made a clip of us doing the fucking step bro joke, so thanks for that, Doodle. Be sure to post that everywhere. That's the exact kind of reputation I want to have.
Exactly, yes. Funny meme guys.
Yeah, it's us, the funny meme guys. That's our new channel name.
Meme bros. God, imagine if there was like a video like that. Sounds like a corporate attempt at making like a YouTube channel for kids.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like something that would have gone up on like G4.
Yeah, like they made it specifically for kids to like understand memes, but like they only do like old memes from like.
Yeah, they do like troll faces and shit.
Yeah, they explain what a troll face is.
Do you guys remember when Powerpuff Girls remake came out and they did like a no me gusta joke and then did the wrong meme face with it?
Yes.
And it was like nobody liked that. Like,
do you remember in the Powerpuff Girls reboot how one of the creators did a self-insert and shipped himself with one of the Powerpuff Girls?
Now I heard that was not actually true. I read a post. Now I want to preface this by saying that I didn't actually look into this at all, so I have no idea if it's true. But also, I didn't look into the original post either, so I don't know if that dude's even real. Like, that person could have just been lying, and I would never know, because I'm not gonna look it up. But like, I heard that it was actually like a different writer on the team doing that, and the fact that it looked like that guy was just kind of a coincidence.
As I understand it, that is not the case. Like,
yeah, this is something that I heard like 2 months ago, and like I said, did not bother to follow up on because I really don't care. Just a funny thing I read on the internet. And why would anyone lie on the internet?
Wow.
I have no idea what you mean. And if you also don't know what Vasco means, then you should like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, you can follow Orion at twitter.com/LexTemporis.
Yeah. Dude, Lex went LARPing lately, and their outfit kicks ass.
Oh yeah, they look super good.
Yeah. They like made their own coat. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that actually, but
I don't know. I want to ask, and next time I guess. But,
yeah.
I mean, I want to go LARPing.
Now that I've said that Lex has gone LARPing, someone will be able to track them down and dox them.
But it depends on the chronology. You know, like when.
Yeah, which timeline?
Yeah, when is Lex LARPing? You know? Checkmate.
Yeah. And in order to prove this fact, I'm going to say my entire full name and address.
To prove this fact, you gotta give me your credit card number, including the funny
Yeah.
numbers on the back.
John Dark Souls needs your help.
John Dark Souls needs your help to rekindle the first flame. You can help him by giving me your credit card number, the date of expiration, and the funny numbers on the back. Please, we need to rekindle the first flame. Gotta stop them from going hollow by giving me the credit card number.
Yeah. Bridget's canonically trans now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Everyone was very excited about Testament being non-binary, but Testament's also an open villain, so I was like, eh. Just make Saul bad guy non-binary. Saul bad folk.
Oh. Sorry, I just realized that like I kind of did something out of order, and now it's being butthurt about it.
West says Lex goes LARPing by just traveling back to the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Do you think Lex has ever gotten it mixed up by like going back and asking for a Diet Dr. Pepper?
They're like, what the fuck's a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, Dr. Pepper's down the street.
Yeah.
Also, he doesn't need to go on a diet. Stop being rude.
Yeah, stop being Dr. Pepper. Sure, he's gained a little bit of weight in these past couple of months, but he deserves it.
Testament chilled out. I don't know how much I care about that. Testament still, like, murders things to make his scythe work, don't they?
Yeah, like, the intro is legitimately just them, like, crushing, like, a fairy.
Yeah.
As opposed to their...
It's very sad. I don't like watching it.
Make you cry.
It makes me sad. I'm like, no. She was doing her best.
Or best is not enough. Got emoji.
She's a regular scythe, you fucking edgelord. The fairy uncrushes.
I feel like that'd be very traumatic for the fairy in question. They're like, I was dead! I saw hell!
They come back out of it? What? Why? So unnecessarily edgy. It's Soul Eater logic. Well, I don't watch bad shows, so I don't know what you mean. Bam, throwing down the gauntlet. Let's fucking go. Let's get controversial.
I think of something like controversial that isn't actually like controversial. But
Yeah, I think key lime pie is overrated.
I think cake is gross.
I actually do dislike a lot of cake.
Same. I think cake tends to be a little too sweet.
Cake is too empty a lot of the time. Cake and ice cream are things that are better when you like stuff them with shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the only ice cream I really eat is like Ben and Jerry's, unless I get like a waffle cone, in which case I still want like a couple flavors in there, because I just don't want to sit there and suck on cream.
Sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Tell me you don't want to suck on cream, bro?
I'll suck on a bro's cream.
Yeah, it's like, I definitely like ice cream when it has those like mix-ins, right? That's like,
Yeah.
like Ben and Jerry's,
Cold Stone.
Marble Slab was the thing apparently.
Dude, when you come and visit, there's this place we gotta go to. It's a little far away, but it's worth it. It's called Andy's Igloo.
Igloo?
And you can get like 2 scoop waffle cones for like $2.50. And it's all real shit. Like, it's not like weird prepackaged nonsense. And they've been doing that since like the 50s.
I'm sorry, what was it again?
It's like ice cream. They do like ice cream scoops and shakes and stuff. So you can get like a 2-scoop ice cream cone on a waffle cone for like $2.50. Yeah, I was I was standing I was standing in line because it's like an outdoor place. There's also an indoor place that serves food, but the outdoor place is like a walk-up bar, and they have like shade and stuff. Because you know, otherwise you just cook in the sun. And you walk up and order ice cream, and you wait, and you get it at the other window and stuff. So it's got like a big line. And I was standing out there with my dad one day, and this guy wearing like 20 jackets walked up. He was super tall, and he had the craziest hair I've ever seen. And he walked up, and we're all standing in line for like 10-20 minutes, and he just goes, you know, you can go inside and get the ice cream too, and just like with a big smile on his face, and just fucking like steps on in, and 2 minutes later comes out with the 2 tallest ice cream cones I've ever seen. We're talking like 8 or 9 scoops, and he had 1 in each hand, and he's just like walks out and he's like, told y'all, and just fucking leaves.
Wait, so what did he do? Like, did he like skip? He's like skipped the line or something?
He skipped the line by going inside. You can, because you can order ice cream inside too, but the inside is where you get like food, because they make like burgers and fries.
Okay.
So
Actually,
he
it's not
just went
that bad.
inside and ordered the 2 biggest ice cream cones I've ever seen, and then walked out with 1 in each hand and a smile on his face.
Living his best life.
Dude, like.
Oh, I need to change the bid and do alignments.
I always go with chaotic good.
Yeah, I gotta turn this alignment like I gotta like, you know how it. It's gotta be like true neutral.
Oh, lame.
Yeah.
What, are you making like a 2E druid?
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it has to be done. No, honestly, like this, like super, like bit over. I think true neutral can be pretty interesting. Just people don't ever play it interesting.
It's a very good NPC alignment.
Yeah.
Because like a true neutral person, it would be, if a true neutral person is like spurred on to action, it's kind of against their will. So like you can do a reluctant hero with it,
Yeah.
but with the kind of games that we tend to play, you know, that sort of road trippy, like going from quest to quest game, true neutral is a really good thing to do. Like that's how I tend to make druids.
I think the true alignments are pretty interesting. But you have to use them like for instance, like true good and true evil, like only gods, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
which is which is my new website.
Catch me on Only Gods. For a 5-tier subscription, I will resurrect you once with 1 HP when you die.
Yeah, like for instance, I'm like the Burning Crown, right? From Sea Seekers, which to those who don't know, I used to run a campaign named Sea Seekers, and it was okay.
I liked it.
I
enjoyed playing Trine in that game.
I have a lot of feelings about it.
Yeah, I mean, we all learn.
But anyways, I digress. Super side tangent. There was basically the party encountered these things called remnants, which remnants are the individuals who were in like the undead army that like occurred during a giant like apocalyptic war known as the No Man War, and remnants managed to actually get like kind of like the own gods going down.
Basically, yeah.
Wow, it's so dirt. It's like so rusted. It's so rusted still. You like, oh my god, sorry, yeah. But yeah, so they basically their gods were called martyrs because they actually all their gods actually used to be people who existed who like they all have like an ingrained memory of that person, right? So like for instance, there was one known as the Drowned Captain, who
was a kick-ass ghost skeleton.
Who was a kick-ass ghost skeleton who actually the previous party killed, because he became corrupted by another martyr known as the Burning Crown. Now the burning, like they all have alignments, like the martyrs all have alignments and such, right? Like as you would expect. And I made the Burning Crown's alignment True Evil, which I thought was fitting, considering that Paylor, the Burning Crown, had zero remorse for anyone, right?
Yeah. Paylor sucks.
Yeah. Like Trine actually had like a thing happen where he basically got a soul memory. And you got to see Paylor start doing the Burning Crown stuff, like turning someone into a fucking Wendigo. And then,
I remember that.
And then when someone asked, "Hey, can this be reversed?" He's like, "Why would you ever want to reverse this?" And it was not cash or money.
It was neither cash nor money.
Bonus CR, a bonus. Yeah, I liked, I definitely think the world of Sea Secrets was pretty cool. That being said, I still just cringe thinking about how I ran that game.
That is a good sign, man. It means you're a better DM now.
I think so. I think
so too. I'm playing one of your new games.
Yeah. I think so far the new games have been pretty much better. You know, like the man, I'm like having like a really hard time just like talking today. I think Twin Isles has been so much better compared to Sea Seekers.
Yeah, Twin Isles is a big step up, no kidding.
Like I think not only with like my cinematography, because I do think I like compared to like other DMs, you included, I definitely think I am very cinematic with my storytelling, which is no part inspired by Brendan Lee Mulligan, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I'm definitely very cinematic with when I narrate Twin Isles. Were you about to say something there? I heard that.
No, I just had to shift in my chair weirdly.
Ah.
Pay no attention to the old man noises.
But what if I want to pay attention to the old man noises? Have you ever thought about that?
I mean, I suppose you can, but... what am I doing? Trying to look for... Blackbird.
But yeah, I'm also excited about Doom Forgotten Realms.
Me too.
We just need to get the fucking schedule together. Goddamn.
Yeah. It's, Nakasen has a big scheduling issue because most of us work 40 hours a week, and we have people in the most different time zones you could be, practically.
Yeah. But I think I don't want to like air dirty laundry here.
Yeah, I mean, we can just talk about that later.
Yeah. Yeah, I was if I was gonna continue talking about it, I might just air dirty laundry. Cause like I'm admittedly a little frustrated with trying to get
Well, it's the same like whenever we try to plan collabs. The more people there are, the more failure points there is for a schedule. So we just have to be smart about how we plan it.
Yeah, it's more just like the lack of like offering alternatives, which like I mean I get it, right? I'm not the best at that either, but I like lately I've been trying to go out of my way, like when we're trying to do scheduling, to be like, will this day work? Will this day work? Will this time work, right? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just being big baby.
It's definitely a little bit of both.
Oh. Let's see, have I found parts? Get transmission not responding. Fuck, what's the what the fuck's the transmission again?
Dude, I hope Hollow Cure gets an update soon. That game rules.
I've not played Hollow Cure, but it seems
It's very fun. It's a lot of people are saying that it's better Vampire Survivors. It's just different Vampire Survivors. Like it operates mechanically somewhat similarly, but very differently. And I like them both, and I kind of play them both off and on.
I like Vampire Survivors. I don't think it's a great stream game unless you like really know how to talk with a lot of like visual stimulation, which I do not know how to do.
Yeah, I'm pretty decent at that. I really enjoyed the fucking and back to the talking about scheduling issues. How funny is it that the one time we've ever gotten every single member of Nakasen together was when I was like sick and playing Vampire Survivors just to chill.
I did not see me just slam into that.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, I definitely think, especially as Nakasen grows, we just need to like accept the fact that we might not be able to have like everyone collabs.
Yeah, of course.
It's really hard. Like people like Hololive can do that because it's their job, right? That is all they do. With some exceptions, like I know like Fly P, for a little bit had another job at the same time as Hololive, but no, that is the exception. Trying to remember what does it mean when the transmission, because this car is just generally so fucked up that it's hard to remember what. I'm gonna hope it's probably just fuck. Oil's okay. That's not starter? No, that would be on the list if I. Difficult sometimes. Definitely like doing detective work because I've done all my tests. No.
Yeah.
I've done my time. I've done all the tests. It's just fucked up. Place is fucked up, bro. So, yesterday I was rocking like a headache the entire day. Speaking of headaches, thank you for the coolant redeem. Actually, I need to get coolant.
Go get some coolant.
Say something funny while I go get coolant.
Okay, I will tell a story about how one time I went to the store and then fell down. That never actually happened. I don't I don't have a story about that. You can hear my very loud chair. How's that? Is that a treat? Is everyone like that? Want some good content for the content tube? I am a terrible co-host, just sitting here in silence. So, how are you guys, doing? Nailed it. Fuck US, that's funny.
I returned with the coolant.
Oh shit. Baguettes go.
Je parle français. Oh, so the entire gearbox is what needed to be replaced. Okay.
You gotta read those instructions, man.
It wasn't discovered. I had to discover it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Nope. Puffs.
Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
Man, I got Reese's Puffs the other day. And I forgot just how, like, Reese's Puffs is a good cereal, you know?
Yeah, it really is.
It's very tasty. And like back when I was like a little calculator, a TI-84. Back when I was a TI-84, I used to like eat them dry. Like I would bring like a small bag to school. And I would just eat them dry like chips.
Yeah. Dry cereal is a tasty snack.
Oh yeah. And they actually like acknowledge that like on the box. They're like, how do you love Reese's Puffs? It's like, oh, put them on peanut butter toast, which doesn't sound that bad. Eat them one by one. Use them as a topping for a milkshake. And then there's one that I'm like, I don't know about that. And
Topping for a milkshake? That actually doesn't sound half bad.
Yeah, like, that's what I thought.
I mean, you wouldn't want to drink them in a milkshake, but if you just like threw it on top like a float.
Yeah, like you just like ate them after you're done, right? And then there's this one that I'm like, I don't know about this Reese's, which is
Lather them over your lover's body.
Pizza.
What?
Reese's Puff Pizza. And I'm like, don't know about that.
Yeah, not into that one actually.
I don't think anyone would like that actually. No, thank you. It definitely has the same energy as like strawberries on pizza.
Yeah, no thanks.
I think it's like in Sweden they put peas and mayonnaise on it.
I mean, at that point, that's just like a flatbread, right? Like they're
Yeah.
not putting peas and mayonnaise on a pepperoni pizza.
No. It's like, yeah, it's basically a flatbread.
Yeah, so like I get stuff like that, but like when they're talking about Reese's Puffs, they're not talking about using them to cook a pizza. They're saying like, yeah, throw this on a Totino's, you fucking little gremlin.
Yeah, put this on a Totino's and revel in what you call sustenance.
Confuse your friends, frighten your family.
I'm just like doing the thing right now where I get flint and like I just chug the entire thing. And like I'm trying my best not to, so I can make it last a little bit longer, but it's just, water.
Yeah, you want to take small, frequent drinks.
Unless, I mean, like what I do is like I get like a single cup of water and like I chug it within like a minute, and then like 10 minutes later I'm like, more water. And then
Yeah, I mean that's fine as long as you're like, as long as your body is processing it, you're good. If you drink fucking 6 gallons in an hour, you'll die, but you're not drinking that much, so.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm working my way up, building up resistance to water poison.
Exactly. Dude, can I repair anything? If I repair it, it gives me more money on the market.
So there must be normal jobs in this game too, right?
Yeah, I've been doing like, what do you mean normal job?
So like someone takes their car in and is like the brakes are weird.
Yeah,
and then you figure it out.
Yeah, no.
Because every job I've seen you do has been like, you were driving on the highway on a lone desert night and found an ice cream truck broken down the side of the road and towed it back to your shop.
Yeah, those are story missions. I try to do those because they give me the most money. But there's also just like normal ones.
Yeah, I assume the normal ones don't give you as much, but they're probably much faster.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, brake lathe, got it, done.
I'm scrapping. It's like one of my big goals of this game is to get my own car to work on, right? But cars are expensive, even if they're in the dump. Especially if they're in the dump, because you have to like basically rebuild the entire goddamn car at that point.
Yeah.
But like once you start doing that, you can actually start like selling those cars, and then when you sell those cars, you can get more, and then you can make even like higher, like you can tune them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or higher performance. It's just like it's a evolving thing. I'll take it. 592 scrap.
So you're just scrapping old busted parts there?
Mm-hmm. And then I can increase the quality of the item by using scrap, which will actually also improve the car.
That's really cool. It's like what we're doing in Wild Abyss.
Oh, with the project with the lowercase b.
Yeah.
is miss. Now we're just kind of waiting to level up. Yeah, I am curious how. I have like a ton of barns that I found. I might. Let's pay one a visit.
Did you say barns?
Yeah, you can find cars in barns.
Sure.
The junkyard is like end game. That's why you like. That's the end game.
That's the funniest sentence you've ever said.
You know it, baby.
The junkyard is end game.
Yo, is that the Victor?
Hey, it's Victor.
I'm kind of glad I don't have to work. Trade shifts.
Yeah, of course. I have work tomorrow morning, and I just decided I don't care. I don't care about any of these, like, sleep issues or what. I'm gonna fucking stay up whenever I want. Because I was like stressing about it because I wanted to take a nap, but I was like, oh no, if I take a nap, I'm gonna be up too late, and then I won't sleep before work or whatever. But who cares? I'll just fucking do D&D prep. One day before work, I woke up at like 3 a.m. and had a shift at 6, right? And I started working on the downtime session for one of my players who owns a village. They're rebuilding a village, and so they are paying for all of it, and they're also reaping all the rewards. So I spent those 3 hours before work looking up the methods of like grain harvest and food production from the medieval ages all the way up to the Victorian era, and kind of picking where I thought my world would fall on that scale to figure out how much grain their farms would produce at that village. And then same for like apples and shit. Because they turned one of their farms into an orchard. So they've got like a barley farm, a wheat farm, an oat farm, and an apple orchard. Or no, I think they did apple. So because they're trying to make cider. Because the centerpiece for their village right now is a tavern.
And then having a local cider.
Yeah, and the other thing they did is they refurnished one of the buildings into a bakery. So at the moment, they have a tavern, a bakery, and a blacksmith. There's 2 bakers, 2 blacksmiths, and 6 people running the tavern, because it's like a big roadside tavern that's supposed to be kind of like open 24 hours a day. They just don't have any traffic in the village. So right now, all they're doing is serving the 40 or so people who live there. So I'm telling them, like, all right, you can do things like go clear out the roads, like go kill monsters and bandits on the roads to make them safer. You can start producing trade goods here in town so that traders and merchants will start going to your town. You can go sign up with guilds to like get more merchants coming. Or you can like put out the word that you, a famous hero, are running your tavern and people will come here just to see you. Like all these things to get trade, because they're in like an out of the way place.
Yeah. This is in Eomir,
this is
right?
This is in Eladrin.
Eladrin. I try to remember the world's name. Oh, please be proud of me.
Yeah, Eomir is the world's name.
Yeah.
Eladrin is the name of the king. Yeah. Well, it was named after the first king, Eodin.
The first human king?
Yes.
The one that the Salazar had the sword that was a replica of.
It was a replica of a knight from the First Age, which, yes, basically. The king's sword probably would have been a little different. But yeah. Pretty fucking cool. I really like doing world building like that.
I've been also thinking about it's kind of like what I would also want to run again a lot more. I'm not thinking about like replacing Twin Isles because I really do like Twin Isles, but also like I do want to run more like.
Yeah, and there's there's other player bases too. Like you don't have to do it with our group, whose schedule is kind of mostly spoken for.
Yeah.
Although I'd probably be free to do another game.
Yeah, my like I was thinking that like about doing like some sci-fi things. I got all the Flying Circus books. So you know, if you ever want to fly a plane, you know, I emoji. I'm also going around just observing all these cars because it's good XP.
You get free, oh, just for like checking up on them?
Yeah, just to like see the conditions of the car. You get XP.
I suppose that makes sense, yeah.
Like I've told you about Flying Circus, right?
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
It's not wildly my thing as a player, but as a like an outside observer, it's fucking fascinating. Victor, the town management isn't a center point for the campaign. It's just what this one character
this
does.
is an
with their
electric
downtime
car.
sessions. What is it?
It's an electric car.
Oh, cool.
A battery. Battery operated.
But yeah, it's just one character's backstory was my village was destroyed and I'm out for revenge against the necromancer who did it. So since they've become a hero, they've learned some things about the history of their village that makes them kind of doubtful they even want necessarily revenge. So they're just like, you know what? I'm going to build the village back better than ever. And it's just been really fun. They've been working on getting the normal, like they have like fishmongers and farmers up right now. Like,
ooh, I could totally buy this car.
do it. Just fucking do it.
I want to check out the other cars first.
That's fair.
My car. I imagine this one would be. Yeah, this one's out of my price range. Just fair. It's like a super car, and that's also out of my price range. It's also fair because that's from 1993, like a classic. So I guess we go with the electric car then.
That's really funny that the electric car is more affordable than like a beater from 1993.
Well, those are highly sought after like collector items.
I see.
Compared to this one, which is from 2006. Yeah, I've been I like having projects like that. I think it's pretty fun to have projects. But there's also a part of me that's like, like what if I, instead of doing like a road trip campaign, I'm in a campaign, or like I'm running a campaign that's more like town building, or like the quest is to like reach out to other towns. And like we sort of do that with Little Dragons.
Yeah, Jericho's more about like fame and renown, though.
Yeah, exactly, right. Like it's about getting famous compared to like seeking out other villages and stuff.
Yeah, I love that shit. I will warn you though, those games require so much prep.
Yeah.
Like even Little Dragons, which is not like the town building is mostly narrative, but even Little Dragons, you know, where you guys don't care about how many farmers are producing how much because you don't make the tax money anyway. I still have to keep track of like what's the population. I have to keep track of like how many buildings are in the town and what they do, which means that like sometimes you guys can't get the stuff you need because there isn't a blacksmith yet, etc., etc. That stuff requires a lot of prep. So like only do that if that's something where like you think you'll be able to sit down and be like, all right, I want to make a quest where they help a blacksmith and the blacksmith moves into town and now they get blacksmithing stuff. And we have 12 farms that produce this much grain that are run by 24 farmers who need this much food per day. Like it's very fun, but it's a very intense like effort sink.
Yeah, I mean I've been kind of I wouldn't mind that, especially because we could actually have it in Chimera, which is the imperial name for like the world in Twin Isles. There's a penal colony that the Empire has. I think I told you about it vaguely like before, named Frostgrave. Which is
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, they basically found they're trying to colonize this continent. That is like cursed to be permanently winter. So like during the summer, it's like 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and then during the winter, it can get down to like negative like 30 degrees. And because the Empire is the Empire, they're like, we want it all. So they made it a penal colony. So like they're like, you will serve your sentence by going to Frostgrave and working on expanding the glory of the Empire.
Yeah. That's so like brilliant and vicious.
Yeah, especially because I'm not sure if you remember this part. Frostgrave, if you die in Frostgrave, you like resurrect immediately into a zombie, which makes butchery very, very difficult.
Yeah.
It's actually to the point where it's not as popular. Like they usually bring in like that's like a big trading thing that they do with the main.
Yeah, well, if they
bring in prepared meat.
Yeah, but that would also work too, because freezing things would be very easy there.
Yes. Yeah. It's just more like getting a cow, then killing the cow, and now you have a zombie cow. It's a whole issue. You see.
Yeah.
A lot of points of failure. There we go. Yeah, I think having a Frostgrave campaign could be pretty cool. Just to like do like resource management and stuff like that. Probably be a very downtime intensive campaign.
Yeah, they tend to be.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me just spiel about my campaign setting.
It's a stream, yeah.
Yeah. Always feel just,
All stream of consciousness, baby.
Yeah, I always feel just very awkward talking about my campaigns and stuff like that on stream.
Nah, man. Most of our audience loves hearing about our work at this point, and if they don't, fuck them. If you want to listen to someone who has no creative pursuits, go watch Ninja.
Ooh. Imagine watching Ninja still.
Ugh.
Like, he fell off a goddamn cliff because he refused to adapt. Also, hey, Victor, how's your dog?
Hey, Victor, how's your dog? Oh, man. Yeah, Victor, you got that dog yet? Hurry up and get one so I can ask you about it, so that I can manipulate you into staying to my streams.
Please.
Please get a dog.
Please.
Please let me win, but it's please get a dog.
Please let me win.
Please get a dog.
Please get a dog. Oh, I totally should have examined the parts beforehand, but you know what? Here we are.
Are you actually trying to get a dog, or is that just a bit? Because if so, what kind of dog are you looking for?
Yeah.
You got your eye on one? You talking with local shelters?
Or rescues.
Just a joke?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
how dare you?
How dare you do the bit?
Just not even thinking about me or my livelihood here. Fucking selfish, man. These selfish viewers these days.
And Yeah, like I legitimately, like, before I go to sleep, sometimes I just lay in bed and I think about Chimera.
Yeah, dude. I've been thinking a lot about the book I'm trying to write, which I had a
also do
little
that.
breakthrough for.
Hey.
I've been trying to write this shit forever, and I finally like I'm getting there with chapter 1. I'm happy with it, and I got the other ones planned out. Like,
Oh yeah, bro. Proud.
yeah, I'm fucking excited.
Speaking of books, Mouthful of Spells, chapter 2, probably gonna be posted at the end of the month. So,
Good
if y'all
shit.
have read a Mouthful of Spells, you can look forward to that eye emoji. It's probably advertised a bit more on, like, Twitter. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I've started to do a thing on my other account where I just fucking retweet my shit all the time. Because no one cares. I have not lost a single follower, and it works. It gets a lot of extra traction.
I might start doing that. I might start kind of
Yeah.
like, hey, I wrote a book.
Yeah. Also, yeah, like quote retweets that are like, and use images, because Twitter fucking sucks unless you're uploading a picture with the thing you're talking about. Like, Twitter hates if you don't put an image on something.
Oh yeah, this is a job we needed. I got like completely enraptured in the story of this car. I've been holding this person's car hostage.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm driving out to Alabama to pick up a fucking Tesla from a barn.
Okay, let's do a loot box real quick.
Oh, baby, we got some loot boxes.
Not like an actual. Yeah, no.
Yeah, just free fun shit. Dude, slot machine mechanics are fun in games where they don't try to fucking take all your real money.
Fuck.
Like Hollow Cure does that. It does a gotcha for all the characters, but it's fun because it's just like unlocking things.
Yeah, in this case, you're just getting like bonus cash and stuff.
Well, yeah, you don't pay real money for it. You get in-game it's part of the upgrade tree essentially. That's how you get new characters, and then you can get, if you draw the same character, they get a permanent like plus 1% to all their stats. Santa water.
I need to try out. Fuck. I need to try out Hollow Cure.
Do it on stream. It's fun. It's a really fun game.
I've played Vampire Survivors before. Oh my God.
Then you'll be familiar enough with it. You just like add strafing. You know what I mean?
I get it. So I'm also just like taking a moment. I'm just like now thinking of like, for some reason, of the my God Hand Clippers, and I'm just like, oh, that shit was great. It was so good. It was so good.
That's awesome, man. I'm really happy that they just worked out. Because I was, you know, when you're talking about like, oh, they're $40, I'm like, I don't know how much a normal one is. And Caden said that he had bought some for like $7, and I was like, all right, how can like that kind of tool possibly be made better where that would be worth it? So I'm really glad that it just is.
I barely needed like to like put pressure on the clipper. Like, it's like at times it just kind of like it cut and I didn't even realize it cut, you know?
Yeah. It's just, it's one of those things where I'm like, what does an expensive wrench look like? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there are ones out there that are just kind of better, and it's you know.
And in this case, mine were very, very good, and I've just consumed every moment.
Yeah. I'm for sure gonna take a nap as soon as we're done with this. I'm feeling very
big
like
nappy
nappish
baby.
right now. What's that?
Big nappy baby.
Oh, big nap, big cat nap.
I'm probably gonna just try to repair as much as I can on this car, and then I'm probably gonna start working on the other jobs to effectively holding this car hostage.
Yeah.
Effectively held the car hostage.
I mean, yeah, Kaden, maybe just like make sure you got a little extra spending money and toss them in, because apparently it'll be worth the wait.
Or gotta get that easy XPBB. Let's go. Man, I want the RG. I don't have any of the G Gundam models except for technically the Blade Gundam, but that's from Breaker Battle Log. Which by the way, Orion, I know you kind of started testing it out. Gundam Breaker Mobile has like a very short animated series called Breaker, which is basically just a bunch of fights.
Mm-hmm.
No, if you want to take a gander at that.
Probably not. I'm not really into anime.
Yeah, you will talk about Inuyasha.
Yeah, I'm not into anime as a whole, but there's a couple shows that I like. Like Cowbob B-Boy.
EBBB?
Yeah, and Ini Ebi.
EBBB.
The betrayal I felt when Bleach just went completely to shit. It was like personal.
It got slapped with the Shonen syndrome, where it basically got pushed by Shonen Jump into extending into going on for way longer than it had any right going on for.
Dude, that show starts so strong and it starts so fast. It's like, here's the characters, here's what they're doing, there's ghosts, here's a ghost hunter, go. Like, it's so fucking good. And then by the time they get to the Soul Eater Society, it starts to weigh down, but there's still so many cool moments and character development that you're like, hell yeah. But as soon as that arc ends, you're just like, oh, nothing really
happened.
Yeah, not enough happened. And then, lo and behold, the rest of the show is bad. I genuinely think that the show immediately takes a huge downturn and does not recover. The Bound are so lame.
See, there's one reason why I think My Hero Academia ending is a good thing. It's because I think it's ending while it's still kind of at its height, while instead of continuing on endlessly like what Bleach and what Naruto did.
Yeah.
It's maintaining that fuck me. Gotta tune this car, god damn it.
Tune that motherfucker, tune a fish.
Up to 13 to 18%, god fuck.
Do it.
Shit. I don't want
I don't know why you're complaining, I don't know what's bad about this.
It's just, I have to do more stuff. I know it's a dumb thing to be thinking about, but
I was like, but that's the game. Is tuning just really not fun?
it's difficult.
Let's
see. Can
Caden says, but not Ranma 1/2 Philistine. Ranma 1/2 is very bad. It is a bad. I never watched the show, but I read that manga for way too long. It's a guilty pleasure because sometimes you're like, haha booby. I like it, but it's bad. It's really not. There's nothing good about it. I cannot believe the same person made Inuyasha. It's impressive how different they are. Ranma 1/2, nothing happens ever for any reason, and it will stay that way for the rest of your life. It's so boring. But yeah. Yeah, but consider this filler has to be entertaining. The Bound are filler. Yes, the Bound are filler, and they're very bad. And the show never recovered, in my opinion.
Damn, so I got like 8.5 for tuning percentage.
Tortuga? Hell yeah, Tortuga, let's go.
I'm
Fucking
just,
saddle up.
I'm just gonna see if I can tune it by
Way anchor, motherfucker, we're going.
changing its mufflers and stuff like that. 1%.
Whoa!
What's up?
I just evolved the pentagram for the first time in Vampire Survivors.
Oh, I've never done that before.
Yeah, the pentagram is an item that clears the whole screen, but also like wipes out gems, so you can't get experience points. By the time you fully upgrade it, it hits fairly frequently, and it has a 65% chance not to wipe out gems, making it pretty good. It just evolved into the gorgeous moon by way of the crown. It generates extra gems and gathers all gems on the screen.
Oh shit.
So it got rid of the only thing I disliked, and it replaces, like, that's incredible.
So how'd you upgrade that?
It was the crown.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, those actually, I don't actually, like, watch a ton of anime, surprisingly. I mainly watch, like, mecha, which is not surprising.
Right.
But, like, I actually discovered one recently that was, surprisingly good. For me, at least. It was called, like, Knights Magic? Well, Knights and Magic? But basically, it was an isekai, but the main character is obsessed with Gundam, and they get yeeted into a world where there's like magic mechs. So the main character, goes out of their way to become not only a pilot, but also a designer of mechs, because he's also like super obsessed with making model kits.
Right.
So it's just kind of interesting in that fact. Cause I'm like, damn, this game's not this game. This shit is calling me out here. Although it's really dumb at one point with the king was talking to the main character, and they were like, "Why are you doing this?" And he's like, "Oh, it's my hobby." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, dude." Like, you literally told the king that you want to build fucking mechs because it's your hobby. Shut the fuck up. Also, yeah, exactly. But West knows what I'm talking about. You kind of only... That's the issue with a lot of mecha, is that you kind of have to be already a fan of it, or for it to slap, you know?
Yeah, I'm not into mecha really, so no, a mecha show would never really work for me.
I said the wrong thing, but I think you got what I meant, so...
Yeah. Whew.
What was that?
That was my freezer makes ice, and then the ice tumbles down, and sometimes it's like a really big chunk, so it's very loud, like it just was. I'll never get used to it. It'll never not make me jump.
I mean, like, I like isekai at point. Like I read Overgeared, which is basically garbage food isekai. And I like it, right? But shit, it's garbage food.
Well, the problem with isekai is that it's a huge industry right now.
Yeah.
Like, all of the anime industry problems affect it. And then on top of that, it's just like one of my big problems with anime in general is when they just have every character act like they know what an anime is and are making fun of it the whole time. It's like a Marvel movie. Like, everyone's just like they'll watch something stupid and nonsense happen and then be like, this is like a light novel, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, be a character. So it's completely uninteresting and badly written. And isekai is full of all that shit, but also to the point now where they do all the isekai tropes like that. So like it's fucking Truck-kun, you know what I mean? Like it's literally just like Truck-kun every time. And it's boring. Like it fucking Inuyasha is an isekai and I like it because it's like a trans-dimensional portal that you jump through at will, and then she's like, "All right, I'm going to go back to school. Bye." Like it makes sense.
Yeah, there's also there's an all-encompassing that I really like. Yeah, it's just it's rough. It's a rough thing.
Oversaturation.
Yeah, hardcore oversaturation.
And none of it's good.
Okay, we're restoring this car. This is the first restored car we're gonna try to do.
Do it up, bro.
Yeah, like I think reverse isekais are pretty good, especially because like, well, okay, correction, they're good if they're done correctly, such as Devil's a Part-Timer, where it's like legitimately like a reverse, right? Like a fantasy creature is yeeted into the real world and they need to like adapt. Same thing with like Miss Kobayashi's Maid Dragon, right? In many respects, that is also a reverse isekai. But I also enjoy, but you know, you gotta like. I think a big thing is that it's just a lot of it just feels mass produced, where it's like they make it, but they don't care about the story. They just want to have a part of the pie.
It's about selling a season real quick and getting that money.
Yeah.
Like it's all industry, but it's still bad.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because like I said, I don't actually mind the genre if it's done correctly, right? Like Konosuba, for instance, is done very well, because the characters are likable. One, that's a thing that people forget to do. Make the characters likable.
Yeah. If you forget to make your characters likable, I won't watch your fucking show.
Exactly.
You did it bad. Hire a writer.
Alright, we have stripped this car internally except for the things I've already repaired and replaced. So what I can repair. Fuck. Yeah, this is overall like way cheaper compared to having to go out and buy new parts. So instead of like spending like 10, you're spending like 2 or 3, depending on the part, of course. So like, for instance, that costed 35, but that part would have costed like 100. Hang on a bit. Plus size elf is also really good. Mainly because thickness for a thickness, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of things I would probably like that I end up not reading because it sets me off in that same way where I'm just like, this is bullshit, this is dumb. Like this is just another like empty nonsense product that I'm not going to enjoy. And like, I don't know, like I started reading this one called How Heavy Are the Dumbbells That You Lift?
Yeah, that one has some good potential, and then they just get fucking done with it.
Oh my god, right? Like it starts out and you're like, okay, cool. Are they gonna make the girls? Because like the one girl's like, I really need to lose weight, and she is not chubby at all. But then she starts putting on like a little bit of muscle, and I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes. And then it literally becomes a tournament arc. And I was like, goodbye, thank you, I'm done.
Goodbye forever. Thank you forever, I'm dead.
Yeah, thanks for trying, goodbye. Yo, who dat?
Yo, who dat?
It's Caden.
Is the Caden slide on in?
Yes.
Slide into the DMs, hello.
Hello.
Here,
Anime-
let me summon your picture.
Anime can't all be sweetness and light.
But it can be good. It's just that most people decide to make it bad.
Yeah.
Because it's easier.
And this is like also keep in mind, I'm Orion's not an anime fan. I'm an anime fan, and like I get liking like bad stuff. Like I said, I like Overgeared. That's not a good like manhwa by any means. But like, you know, it's about the effort, and a lot of people don't put the effort in first.
Also, keep in mind, there's a difference between objectively, like, a quality product and entertaining. Like, something doesn't have to be good to be entertaining.
The problem is that I am often not entertained by things that aren't good.
Exactly.
That is fair. Yeah.
Like,
No, that is
could just
incredibly
say-
rare.
I could just sit in front of the History Channel and watch 47 documentaries in a row about how the Nazis built the pyramids and let my brain melt, but I'd rather watch something good.
Yeah.
So, yo. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. I'm just the kind of person who sometimes goes like, you know what? Yes, I will watch Vampire Girl versus Frankenstein Girl. Thank you very much.
Excuse me.
I'm in the mood for garbage.
I mean, like I said, I fucking Overgeared is pretty garbo. I like it. It gets a little weird. Like I've mentioned this before. The main character like impregnated an NPC in the game they're playing, which I'm like, that's such a weird thing to happen. For it to be like an active plot point.
You're not wrong, but you know, I don't even know what to say about that.
Like it was such a weird like apparently like one like they said that they you know, the NPCs and the players can canoodle the doodle. So hang on one second. I just need to clear out the air filters real quick.
Gotcha.
But it's so weird. Like they like it was like they had to like you have to like decide if you wanted, like it was so weird, man. And like,
Before we get deep into the discussion of the lore of the show, I want to say that it's been a little over 2.5 hours. I would just like to, or no, it's almost been 2 hours. I need a nap pretty badly.
okay, you can head out if you do. I mean,
Yeah.
I got the best boy here. Oh,
Yeah, we
Hey.
do. Our writer friend. But yeah, I am going to get going and take a big old cat nap, and I will talk to you guys later.
see you later. Thanks
Have a
for
nice
hanging
nap.
out.
Later.
What a cool guy.
What a cool boy.
Yeah, what an absolute lad. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to restore this car, and then I'm probably gonna call it a stream. TBH. Or we store it as much as we can. And then maybe get the next car.
You have been going for a while, so.
I have.
Ah, man. I'm.
Yeah?
Okay. I'm still kind of stuck on the discussion about anime because I absolutely understand Orion. Most of the stuff that comes out today just isn't very appealing to me for some reason. Even if it's really weird, like really weird stuff like the show about the the lesbian golf mafia
Ayo.
or
I
something
didn't know
like
Cat
that.
was a mafioso.
No, it's specifically about a pair of lesbians taking on the golf mafia, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
One of them having been like an enforcer for them, like an underground super golfer, who in like the first scene of the show, if I'm not, I've only seen this through clips and description, but she yeets a golf ball, through the gaps between train cars of a moving train from
Okay.
like several dozen meters away. I don't know. Like, maybe Orion might like that one. Even if it doesn't have early 2000s hip hop.
Also, yeah, with the sorry to slightly change the subject here. At a certain point, it takes like a couple levels, but like at a certain point, the tank gear actually does become tank gear compared to like Lancer stuff. That being said, any tank can wear Disciple of War gear.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah,
Is what it is.
certain equipment items will be specifically for tank classes. And if I'm not entirely mistaken, there actually are like, or I assume there's equipment for all the classes specifically.
Yes,
classes
there
and
is
jobs.
the relic gear is usually reserved for that specific class. So like the relic Dark Knight, for instance, only for Dark Knight. Yeah.
I'm only now starting to branch out. And it's surprisingly slow leveling fucking Conjurer.
Conjurer takes a tiny bit. Oh! Hang on, this makes it so much easier. Hang on, holy shit. This changes everything. Oh my god, this changes everything. I just discovered I could... Holy shit. Oh my god.
What? I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
I just discovered that I can simply, oh my god, batteries cost so fucking much. Holy shit. Oh, Fiona's. You hear that?
Ooh.
Hear the big baby?
I do not hear the big baby.
Like howled. She's talking shit. Talking mad shit.
Well, she better be ready to throw hands.
Gonna fight my dog?
I'm gonna pet your dog.
Good. That's the correct answer.
I'm gonna pet your dog until she stops talking shit.
Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of money. I might need to get another job. Oh no. Oh no, I have 3,000. Oh no! I don't know how expensive how expensive some stuff is. So it's like, oh man, I'm scared I'm gonna run out of cash now. I might need to take on some other jobs.
Also, West, 2 damage buttons wouldn't be that much of an issue. Sure, one is a dot, but you still use the very first rotation you get for Pugilist, which is the first 3 skills you get, all the way up to level 42.
Wish I knew what dot meant.
Damage over time.
Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get another job. Fund this. I don't have enough. Hey, we got a story one. I might need to... Yeah. Shit. Fuck. Is... not cash or money.
Well, apparently
I might not
out.
even... Yeah, I might not even have enough to, like, fix this car. I might fucked up really bad.
Anything you can sell?
I could sell like the wealth of 100% items I have potentially. Okay, let's see what's up with this car. How big's the list? Wow, that is a big list. Looks like it's gonna be steering. Too much on. You know what? Full methods. Okay, big stretches. Oop, there's also some wheels and stuff. Or yeah, rollers and stuff like that are a little fucked up.
Lancer got its 1, 2, 3 at level 26. Yeah, that's one of the reasons some people have some issues with Final Fantasy XIV. You still get tutorials so late in the game. Like this is very much a newbie-friendly game.
A little overly so.
Overly so. If you have any previous knowledge with anything similar to it, you're gonna feel condescended to.
So I can repair for you. I just need to sell my inventory and hope that will sustain me throughout this mission. If not, it might be fucked.
It sucks that you can like soft lock yourself in that way.
It's not necessarily soft blocking, it's me just not paying attention to my finances. It's like it's more of a fail state than it.
Yeah, fair enough.
What is with this bolt layout? What the fuck?
Ooh. This might be bad. Um, I was just reminded that Humble Bundle exists.
Yeah.
And I checked. Resident Evil Decades of Horror Bundle. Amazing Adventures Now Extended Bundle. The Final Frontier Bundle. And a Deck Builder Bundle.
Interesting, interesting.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm definitely getting the Resident Evil bundle.
Do it up. I believe.
Resident Evil Remake 1, 2, and 3. Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 6 and 7. And 5 Gold Edition. As well as Revelations 2 Episode 1, Revelations 2 Deluxe Edition, and Resident Evil 0. Along with a 50% off for Resident Evil Village.
Nice. Not like too bad of a deal.
€29.41. So about $30.
Yeah, damn, that's pretty good.
That is a horrendously good deal. I hate it.
And you're not immune to good deal.
Let's see. Final Frontier bundle. Yeah, that's nowhere near as interesting. Are you a fan of deck builder games, Bosco?
In what fashion are you referring to? Like Inscription?
I think Inscription counts as one, yeah.
I like Inscription. I've been playing around a lot with not Final Fantasy. I have been playing around a lot with Final Fantasy. No. With Magic the Gathering and stuff like that. But beyond that, I've not really played anything.
Most of these don't really ring a bell for me. Library of Ruina, or Gwent Ultimate Starter Pack does say something, or does ring a bell. Black Book sounds familiar, and Cultist Simulator, of course.
I've played Cultist Simulator.
But I don't think I've ever heard of Wingspan, One Step from Eden, or Vault of the Void.
Wingspan's a real-life board game. Oh, we just made it into...
The officially licensed digital adaptation of Wingspan.
Just sell out Barnes and Noble.
Huh. The winner of the prestigious 2019 Kennerspiel des Jahres Board Game Award.
Right.
Thank you. I'm not even sure how to translate that. I'm not even sure what the fuck a Kennerspiel is supposed to be.
Battle Network. Maybe I might recognize, like, Maybe. That's a solid maybe. Mega Man games kind of like blend together in my memory.
Battle Network games are very different from all other Mega Man games because they're neither jump nor run. They're, I think, turn-based strategy games.
I have zero idea then. I'll be real with you, Chief. I have no idea.
Honestly, the closest I have, or the closest touching point with those that I have, is the TV series based on the anime. Where everyone was named after internet terms.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Hang on, no, sorry. Game.
Okay.
What's going on with my hit? Good God. There we go. Have enough. Bar. Unfortunate. Okay, gotta remake this shopping list. Ah man, it's so long, it's so long.
What's something else that you can do to get more money?
More jobs.
Simpler jobs, I assume.
Yeah. You know, I might just call it a stream here. And I might work on this a little off stream. But I promise this right here will be done on stream. So let me just quit the game. Yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Oh, your baby. Okay, well, it's gonna be main baby while we find someone to raid. Let's see who is online.
I'm small.
Let's raid this fellow. This is a new person. I'm gonna recommend it.
Ooh.
Alrighty. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. nothing major to announce tomorrow. I will be streaming actually pretty late in the evening tomorrow. Specifically, so I'm doing a collab with Boingo tomorrow.
Wait, did you literally just finish?
Yes.
God damn it!
Yeah, I'll talk to you all later. And yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye.